That's a way to go.
Our third episode of Cross-Border Conversation with myself, Azim, and
Scotty. And we are coming to you from undisclosed locations. Just off M602, next to the Morrisons. If you know where that's from, comment.
Not near a tram stop, or maybe near a tram stop.
I mean, I don't know.
Off the A627 for me, but yeah, this is today the Corona show. How you feeling? Man? I've not seen you in ages.
Yeah, about what, month now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say probably about a month, right?
Yeah, at least that. Surely it's been at least a month. I've not seen you for a long time. Yeah, it's a bit good. Yeah, I'm getting to know my wall. So it's an interesting wall. Having a few conversations with that here and there. Me, myself, and I in my apartment. So it's just fun. It's a good time.
What about your neighbours? You ever open up the door and just be like, "Hello, neighbour"?
I don't even know who my neighbours are. I've been here for over a year and I don't know who they are.
That's mad. You said that, but I've been where I am for God knows about 17 years, and I'm probably in the same situation. I'm like, yeah, I know I'm gonna say hello here and there, but that's about it, really.
Yeah, if I walk past someone, it's gonna be like, "Hi, how are you?" But even then, I couldn't tell where they live.
The very standard thing to do, where it's sometimes barely even a smile. Just like, all right, yeah, goodbye.
Or it's just a hi. Or some of my mates would do it, would just be like.
No, I want to say I'm coping well, but I'm not. I'd be lying. I'm not.
It would be a complete and utter lie. It's weird though, because it's only been 9 days? 9 days of lockdown? Yeah. And I feel like I've been in this house I have been for about 2 weeks, but still, I feel like I've been here. I couldn't think of a time when I was outside.
Yeah. Well, I want to go into work. See, things are going crazy is when you wish you was able to go to work. Like working from home, when we didn't have it, I'd always think, oh man, you get to sleep, you get to do this, you get to wake up and just straight into work like that. You don't have to travel.
I've been working from home for ages. You know me, I work from home a lot. But it's a different feeling when you're told to work from home compared to when you get the choice to work from home. It just feels less, I don't know, it doesn't feel as special.
It's now we're all here. You're not the only one. It's like, that's the thing, like, it's like when you're a kid, when you're told not to do something, you want to do it more. And with you, like, you've always been working from home, but it's one of them where, I don't know, I'm struggling. I need to get out. I need to see things. Like, I've not actually left my drive in probably all these 2 weeks maybe now, just because the only outside activity I've had in recent couple of weeks was we were sorting out the garden and the shed. So that's the only time I was out. Other than that, it's just been pretty much these 4 walls where what's been my office. And yeah, I'm bloody sick of it. I'm sick of it.
No, the thing is, at least I can walk around the apartment, but even then, it's not as if like I've got anyone else that I can bump into and say, "Oh, hi, how are you?" It's just me.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm kind of, alhamdulillah. That's I'm all right in that sense, where at least I've got some people where I can walk down and speak to people and stuff like that. Shit, man. That's why it's probably rough for you.
You know what? The thing is, during the day is not too bad because I'm working and that keeps me busy. And then in the evening, it's just you sat there. To be fair, you know what our mates are like. They're equally as bored. One specific mate that is very close to you at this current point in time. You know what he's like. He does not like to stay at home. He just can't deal with it. So when he's alone, he will call you just to have you there. He doesn't say much. He'll call you just to say, "So what else then?" Is it? I can't tell you much, to be fair. I've done that apart from the same thing I've done every single day for the past week. But it is what it is. Like, at the end of the day, it has to be done because there are people dying, and anything you can do to try and minimize that or stop the spread, do it. And People are complaining left, right, and center, say, "Oh, is this, that, the other?" The thing is, there's a lot of people that have that ignorance that think they're immune to it, or they just think that, "Oh, no one's got it around me, so I won't get it." So did how many thousands of the people that ended up getting it.
That's it. And that's the thing, like people, it's because when it first came out, people were ignorant to what it actually was. So they were saying, oh, the most affected will be the elderly people. But recently in the news, there's been people who are like 12 years old, 13-year-old who have been passing away from this.
You had about a 13-year-old that passed away.
Yeah, that's it. It doesn't matter age or whatever, or your health conditions, anything, just everyone. This is like a serious message to everyone. Stay home, be safe, save yourselves and save the NHS. That's probably as real as probably we can both be on that point.
Don't take it as a joke. And the thing is, people really are. There's a lot of people that are taking it very seriously. But even where I live right now, like, so I've got a big car park right across from me, right? And you see people there just with blankets, with the 4 days of sun that we had last week. You have people with blankets, sunbathing and stuff. It's like, do you understand? Honestly, it's like, do you understand the concept of a lockdown? Stay in your home. This isn't the time to go out and do sunbathe. Just lie there.
So are they at least staying 6 foot from each other?
No, right next to each other. Literally, you had families having picnics together, and I'm assuming they're families, because if they weren't, then that's just even more.
That's even more stupid. What are they doing? Do they not know? Like something like this is life or death? Is not.
They think this is a joke. They really think this is a joke. But look, it is what it is. You're gonna have ignorant people around. At the end of the day, whatever you can do it for yourself. Try and protect yourself, protect whoever you can around you, and it's take it seriously.
Take it seriously. I can see one thing that's taking a hit is every brother out there. Their trims, it's the haircuts. All the barbers shut down. That's the longest I think I've ever seen your hair.
It's ridiculous. This is where you can see my actual grays coming out. Normally I can manage that stuff with
you've got a bit coming in.
Oh mate, it's not just a bit. Look all the way around. It's just gray all over the shop.
Wow, silver fox in the house. And you're younger than me. That's a crazy thing.
Am I?
Yeah, by a few days. You're end of July, aren't you?
Yes, I am. That's right. I am. I am younger than you. I'm the youngest then, am I?
Yeah, if you don't look at some of the people.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I am the youngest of the main group. I am the youngest.
Yeah, that's you are.
Yes. Anyway, right. So one thing, let's hit this right at the back, okay? Because it's where we ended the last episode, where we were rinsing Man United. And I've been eager to talk about this since we did that. So for anyone who saw that episode, they should know that was filmed a long time before the transfer market opened.
It was 7th of Jan. I think it was 7th of Jan. It might have been filmed because that's the date that was on the recording thing.
Okay, so it was before we actually made any signings. Basically, okay, it was before we made the signing.
The signing, bro.
The signing. Exactly. When the Portuguese maestro came into our beautiful, beautiful lives.
Bruno Fernandes. It's Bruno Fernandes. But guys, what a signing. The crazy thing is, our last episode, our actual points were exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Exactly what happened. Like what we said kind of happened, and we do you know what? Obviously, there is some part of luck in this where you buy a good player. So like we've obviously been in this path before where we bought players thinking, they're going to do X, Y, and Z. It's not really worked out, but this time it actually is sinking in. It's like, for me, I can feel it, and I'm so annoyed because then all this coronavirus thing came up, and it's just taking it all the way. I was thinking, damn,
11 games on the trot, 11 games undefeated, and this happens. But you know what? Look, I'm not going to blame this or anything like that. This is horrible. The fact that it's happened at the end of the day, it's unfortunate, but it gives me a good place for where we've been and where we were and how we were playing. It puts me in a position where I'm actually excited to watch United again next season.
Definitely.
I'm excited. We went to one game this season. Now, I think I'm in a position where I'll try and get as many tickets as possible so we can go as much as possible.
Definitely. We was meant to go. We was
I know
meant
we
to
were
go
meant
Thursday for that Europa game to
Yep.
watch LSK Lask or whatever they are.
last, yeah.
And we got called off because of coronavirus. We were going to that game. We had some really good seats, had it all set, everything lined up. We were there excited, thinking, yeah, Bruno, come on. We beat them 5-0 in the first leg. And then the second leg, we were literally days away from going. And then
Yeah,
we got called off.
Days away from it. And I remember me and you having that conversation saying, let's hope nothing messes us up. But, hey-ho. But United, let's go to the positives. Let's go to the positives. That man has come in and has changed the outlook of our team completely.
Yeah, definitely.
Completely changed the outlook of our team. It's just, and if nothing else, the thing is the players are the exact same around him. Nothing's changed. The only difference is him. One, his intelligence. He's very, very smart. He knows where everything is. It's almost, Paul Scholes-esque, where he knows where everyone is. But he has a little glance around and he knows exactly where everyone is. Second thing with him is the fact that he's got that drive. He's got that passion. He came into it and he's had how many games for us? What, 5, 6 games?
Yeah, probably more. I'd say probably as many games have been undefeated. I reckon he's probably been there.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll give you that. And in that period of time, I could happily say that I would want him as our captain.
Yeah. In the future, definitely.
Because he's a natural captain.
He's brilliant. Honestly, brilliant. And he's a young talent and all. How old is he? 23 years old. 23 years old.
Something like that.
And you just see it from his first game. You could see just his tenacity and his will to win. He's there pushing everyone on, and he's that sort of special player that when he comes, he lifts everybody else's sort of gameplay up. Whereas other players who are meant to have done that, like Paul Pogba, came and he dragged everyone down with his negativity. But he's coming.
This is the thing. It's Paul's one of those players where he plays with his heart on his sleeve. Yeah, and if he's got everyone around him playing badly, he will play badly. Bruno's the opposite. You've seen that. And again, I don't know what he was like at Sporting because I'm not going to lie and pretend and say, I've been following him since he was a kid. I'm not. I didn't know what he was like at Sporting. But I was just seeing from what he's been at United, and he's came in as a leader, and he's just completely changed the outlook of how we play.
So yeah, United, wicked. I'm looking forward to next season. Honestly, I can't wait now. I can't wait.
The thing is, they've brought that excitement back. The way they play, they've definitely brought that excitement back. Where you enjoy watching them play. You look forward to the weekends where beforehand, I was watching the game still, but it was more of a chore. I was watching it because I had to, rather than because I really wanted to watch them. But now it's a different story. So let's see. Let's see.
And we can't talk about football and not mention the fact that there's one particular team that's gone without winning the Premier League. And the one season where they were killing it, record-breaking, goals scoring, all crazy, and then they might not actually get anything from it.
No, hold on. Just before we proceed, I'm going to leave just a pause for all you Scousers who are definitely going to comment or going to do something about this to let out your frustrations. Say whatever is in your heart. 3, 2, 1, and no one gives a shit. So,
yes. Oh yes, what a time! Do you know what? They did all right. They were doing well, but then
you know what, they were doing well. But have you heard today? Have you seen what? Just today, UV have come out and said that if the season doesn't end, we won't take the title.
That's it.
I would love to see Liverpool come out with that statement.
Not a chance. I could bet.
No chance in hell.
Bet you everything. I could bet you this channel.
Listen, this channel's priceless. All right. You can't put a price on this channel.
But this is not that. No way would they say that. They would take it with hands, feet, teeth, everything that they could clutch onto it. They clutch onto it.
100%.
The way I see it is, if you think you're that great, you can always do it next season again.
Yeah, definitely. Look, I'm not gonna be one of those guys that sits here and says, "Yeah, haha, you know what? You didn't deserve it. That's not going to happen. They played well. I feel bad for them. I do. I genuinely feel bad for them because if it was the other way around, I mean, a little bit. If this was United, I'd be pissed.
Thing is, we'd be pissed, but like not as much because we've already got like 13 in the bag.
Yeah.
This is the first one. This is the one where they were going to get it and then turn around and say, "Oh yes," and then yeah, it's not happened. They're very unlucky. It's like they're cursed. They're absolutely cursed. Them
I'll tell you something. Go on.
and
Sorry,
Khabib and Tony are cursed.
oh, hold on. We're saying this, but again, I seen a video today of Dana saying that there's been so many false reports saying that's cancelled. He went, has once the UFC came out and said that's been cancelled. No. The UFC,
Whoa! Don't do this to me. It's
Yes.
legit.
honestly, he was on. I was watching a video earlier on, and he was on a video call with some reporter or some sort of, I don't know who it was, and he was saying, has once the UFC came out and said that's cancelled. He went, look, if you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't want to watch it, watch it. He goes, I'm telling you straight. He goes, there won't be any fans there, so you can't come and watch it. I'm not telling anyone where the location of the fight is going to be. But he goes, come April 18th, you will see Tony Ferguson versus Khabib.
Versus Khabib. Whoa, that's big news. How is that happening? Because what I've seen and read was, and somebody even said Khabib on Instagram lived it too, saying that he can't physically leave Russia. So he can't leave this. They said they're not letting you go.
But I mean, this was, I only seen this today. Again, it may be an old video or something like that potentially. But what Dana was saying in this interview was, I'm not telling anyone where it's going to be, so no press can turn up. I'm not telling anyone what like any other details apart from it's going to happen.
Imagine it happen.
They may somehow find a way to get him here, or get him somewhere, or then meet somewhere, so that they can have a fight behind closed doors and they still have it and they just televise it.
51 done. There you go.
There ain't no coronavirus for aliens.
Lockdown there. Go do it there. But wow, I thought he was off. I was proper.
I thought I was off as well until it was only a couple of hours before obviously we started this that I seen that, and I was thinking, and I had a look on UFC's website and I thought, let me just have a look. I couldn't find any sort of announcement saying that it's off.
Because what I seen was, this was a couple of days ago, so mine might be very outdated now, was that Khabib said he couldn't make, or somebody said Khabib couldn't make it because he can't leave Russia. But then UFC 249 was still going ahead, but they were looking for a replacement for Tony. And then Justin Gaethje was the next person to kind of be like, yeah, I'll fight him sort of thing. But if this has come out obviously after this, and Dana's actually himself said, look, when have we ever said it's cancelled? Now, I don't know if he means, is it cancelled as in 249 will go ahead, but without Khabib, or if it was the fact that he said Khabib and Tony will definitely fight.
Well, he didn't say, I don't know if he said Khabib, I can't remember. I can't remember. Either way, what he was saying was, April 18th, there will be a fight.
Yeah.
One way or another, April 18th, there will be a fight. Where it happens, I'm not telling anyone, but it will happen.
Imagine he's there. Imagine oh yes, because that would be a wicked fight.
That'd be a great fight. I've been waiting for that fight. We've all been waiting for that fight for years.
Years.
Waiting for that fight.
Tony's 36 now, is he? So he's not got that many years left in him. So it has to happen now, because right now he's still killing it. After this, if he starts sloping, then they fight. It's gonna be like Mayweather Pacquiao with the style. It's gonna
be an excuse. People are gonna say, "Well, he didn't fight Tony in his prime."
Yeah, but it's not his fault. It's like, if it doesn't happen, neither of their fault. But I wish it happens. I wish it happens.
So do I. Let's see if it does. But it'll be interesting. Have you seen? I've seen actually. To give her on this topic. Have you seen that Dillian White has supposedly said that he wants to go into the UFC?
No.
Exactly.
What?
And he's like, I've been 20 and 1 in my kickboxing career before I started boxing. So he goes, I can definitely handle myself. I was like, hey, doesn't mean you're an MMA fighter. It just doesn't.
No. He'll get. Oh, he doesn't always get. I don't know. Do you think he's serious? Do you think it's serious what he's saying?
I don't know whether he's serious. All he said was, Dana hit me up type thing. And then people were going on about it, saying that he's got a background in kickboxing and stuff, so he can do it. So I don't know.
I think he'd get battered by anybody in the top 10 heavyweights.
Yeah.
And I don't even know who the probably top 5 to 10 heavyweights are. But
He'll never become champion. I'll probably say that.
Do you think he's more frustrated at the fact that Eddie Hearn isn't giving him the boxing fights that he wants, the belt fights that he wants? Because he's fought so many people now, but he only had one belt opportunity against Joshua and he lost. Then after that, everybody he's fought was former world champion. Now again, former world champion because he's fighting Povetkin, or he was meant to fight Povetkin. So now they just keep chucking him old world champions, but not actually a chance at the belts.
Yeah, I don't know. It's either way, his fight's been postponed anyway. But I don't know what's going to happen. The guy deserves a shot at one of the titles. He's mandatory for WBC, and obviously Fury holds that belt, so he should fight Fury. And then Fury will. Okay, let's be honest. Fury will beat him. Will beat him with ease. Fury will annihilate him, but he still deserves that chance to fight for that belt.
Good thing with that fight is Dylan White has that dog in him where he'll just keep going. He'll keep swinging, up until the point he gets gassed out, and then that's when Fury, as we've seen against Deontay Wilder, he's got the power to put him down if he has to. Then he'll switch it. But
and the thing is, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I don't know if I said it on one of the previous episodes when we were talking about boxing and stuff like that. I never thought he had that power. I always thought he was just a boxer and he didn't have the power to hit someone and take him down. Obviously, I was wrong. He clearly has the power to take someone down.
Yeah.
Well,
so he flattened him.
Yeah,
he gave him a two-point combo. And
he made him quit. You know what I mean? He made him quit. He didn't quit, but his round through in the towel. But still, regardless, he was getting hammered.
He didn't know where he was. Once
that tempo hit, he didn't know where he was.
It was game over. It was just the perfect fight from Tyson Fury. That's why he is the best heavyweight, in my opinion, in this current era. And he beat Joshua. I think he beat Joshua with ease.
He would beat Joshua.
He don't have that punching power. And to be honest, nobody knew until he turned around and said, right, I'll show you my power. Because every other fight he goes, I never wanted to show you. Because every other fight I just used to box because I know I can box. This one I thought, right, I'm gonna put him out, and then he'd put him out, and he's like, yo, he's got it all. Well, what doesn't the guy height? He's got speed.
He's a class act, and the thing is, he deserves to be undisputed.
Yeah,
he does. He completely deserves to be undisputed. And obviously, I'm not going to try and say that he had it taken off him unfairly because it was his own fault. Don't put your nose in the powder, so you won't get it taken off of you. But he's proven that he can come back and do it. He's fought the man who was undefeated for however long.
Yeah.
So he definitely deserves a chance to go for undisputed. But is that going to happen in our lifetime?
I hope so.
I don't think so.
You reckon?
I don't think so. I don't think them two will fight. I just don't see it happening. Money does talk, but I just don't see it happening. I don't see Eddie Hearn agreeing that fight to happen, or Joshua agreeing that fight to happen.
I think where I am is it's more in Tyson Fury's hands than it is Joshua's right now to make that fight happen. Because Tyson Fury was the guy. Because Joshua now knows, look, he's lost that undefeated thing and all this. Yeah, he's got his belts back, this and that. But you lose a bit of your stock when you lose. Tyson Fury's never lost. He's just gone out and he's kicked everyone's ass. And it's one where Tyson Fury goes, look, I've only got 3 fights remaining. One's going to be a rematch with Deontay Wilder if he really wants it, because we can do it. And then after that, he mentioned 2 other people in there. I can't remember who he mentioned, but neither of them were Anthony Joshua. And he goes, after that, I'm done. So now if somebody's going to chase for it, it's going to be Joshua. And Joshua's the guy who you see, I don't know if it's like a media thing or what, but you see Joshua more calling out Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury to turn around and says, no, he's a bum. I'm not going to fight him. No, I've got other things to be doing. So it's up to Fury to turn around and say, right, I'll fight you. More than if
let's find out. Let's see what happens. I really hope it does happen, because I really want Fury to have the chance to be undisputed again.
So I tell you what's a good fight, which I would look forward to watching, is Ruiz versus Fury, just to see how easy Tyson Fury beats him. Because if he has a fight with Andy Ruiz and he absolutely pastes him, no shadow for doubt, anything, just pace him, and then that's when Fury is in a really good position then to look at Joshua and say, I don't need you at all. The one guy who planted you, look what I just did to him with ease in my first go. And you really think we're 50-50?
Yeah, but then I see where you're coming from. But at the same time, then the counter argument to that is going to be Joshua got planted the first time because he wasn't expecting it. Yeah. He wasn't expecting it. The second time where he knew what he was getting, he completely annihilated him. Joshua was in control the whole fight. Yeah, Ruiz wasn't in that fight at all. Joshua was in control the whole fight from start to finish.
But did Ruiz come in as he should have come in?
No. I don't think he did. I don't think he did. But I still think even if Ruiz came in as he should have with the right mentality and all that sort of stuff, I still think the way Joshua fought in that fight, he definitely should have won. He would have beaten regardless.
Right.
I still think that. So this is the thing. If Fury comes into it, Fury's going to come into it with the fact that yes, okay, yeah, I can beat him, but then Joshua's whole argument is going to be, well, yeah, because you've seen how to beat him. I've shown you how to beat him.
So then, would you say Joshua should fight Wilder and see what happens there?
Joshua should definitely fight Wilder. Joshua should definitely fight Wilder.
What if Wilder beats him? Then where does everyone stand?
Then it's an undisputed showdown between Wilder and Fury.
Again. That's where things get a bit weird, because what if he ends up getting planted? Joshua loses against Wilder, and then it's like a Fury Wilder fight again, and we all know how that'll end. Because this time when he lost the first fight, we knew Fury won.
Yeah, we knew he won. Yeah.
This second one, it just kind of picked off from the first fight and just went 100 miles per hour quicker. So then the third fight, if it was to happen in that scenario, you just think, oh, really and truly, just give him the belts, and save yourself. They're beating one of them, where I think that would be it'd be a sadder way to watch the belts being handed over, because I'd rather watch it in an exciting fight rather than a fight that's got a foregone conclusion. You get what I mean?
True. I see where you're coming from. I do see where you're coming from. But let's see. Time will tell us to what direction it goes in.
Yeah, true that.
Right. I think this is a good place to end it.
Right. That's it for episode 3 of Cross Border Conversation.
The first episode in Corona time.
In Corona time, in isolation time.
Isolation time.
But
alhamdulillah, yes, that we're able to do this. And 2, also, one thing is this isn't going to be the last one, because I think it's been in isolation for a while. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep you guys entertained by putting out as many episodes as we possibly can.
Right. Okay then. See you in the next one.
I'll speak to you in the next one.
All right. Stay safe. Stay home.
Everyone, stay safe. Take it easy. And we'll catch you in the next episode.
Eyvallah.
Afietos.
Enjoy your food.
Someone's going to be eating. I've said it before. Someone's definitely going to be eating.